I just finished parking and I'm in Little Tokyo right now. It's kind of hard finding parking, but luckily I found 2-hour parking and it is 6:02 right now. So it's 2-hour parking until 8. So that means after 8 it's free. So I can stay longer than 2 hours. And I'm meeting up with one of my friends from college and yeah. And there she is. Hi. This is my friend Hasad.
Hello. Tomato one is good.
So we went to college together and I call her Big Sis because she's technically my Zeta sis.
Yeah.
We were in this
I
like
look out for her.
org, yeah. She took care of me when I was drunk and all that. So we're just catching up and she's a female engineer and like that's awesome. What was your message?
Stay in school.
So we got the sea urchin creamy udon, right?
Mm-hmm.
It smells so good. And then you got
I got a fried soft-boiled egg.
oh, such a big spoon. This is like a serving spoon. And that's roe, the broth is really good. It's kind of funny because I've never had sea urchin. It looks like a tongue. Are we supposed to mix that in?
Thank you.
So we're in Little Tokyo Plaza. There's actually a place here that I really like. It's the they have blueberry matcha milk tea. I really like it. It's like
Blueberry
one
matcha?
Of, yeah.
Ooh, let's try that.
It's really good.
Oh, and then there's a bakery right here that I love that has like Japanese like pastries and yummy.
And you're from Japan, right?
Yeah.
So is it like authentic?
Yeah. No, seriously, like we would come all the way from Oxnard here and we would like, this is the only place we would eat.
Yeah. Oh, it's a wishing tree. So we're going to make a wish, and it's 2 for $1. This is perfect for us.
I know, it's perfect.
No problem. You guys have
Oh, look at these. They're so cute. I used to have some in like when I was little because my uncle was stationed in Japan when he was working there. So we're buying the paper right now. Oh, that bunting's so cute.
Thank you so much. Everyone seems to have like the same kind of wish. Do you want to go first?
Okay.
I feel like with wishing trees, you need to be really specific.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just kidding.
So I'm writing down my wish right now. Dulce.
Blueberry matcha.
I love this place because I always get the blueberry matcha. Do the donuts appeal to you? I love these, they're so cute names. Dino Churro.
Oh, it's like these like specific like rolls that have like cream in them. I want. Have you been to the Mochi ice cream here? Oh my god. I assumed that you went already, so let's go.
I've only been to the Cafe Dulce place, I've never. Mochelada? A michelada sounds good too. So we have two flavors. What flavors do we have?
We have one guava right here. It looks really peachy, nice, yummy, and then a hazelnut. Yum. Hopefully this tastes good.
So it's called a mochi latte because it's mochi and gelato. Oh wow, it tastes like the actual fruit. Like I feel like I've been into it. Here, you try.
Okay, let me try. Let's see.
It is very summery.
Wow. It's really good.
Hawaii's in your mouth?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Why is it in your mouth?
I actually am not a fan of guava. So at first I was, yeah. But that actually, I actually like that. So, because we have guavas at home, but I don't eat it. Yeah.
Yeah, guava's a fruit, like actual fruit. Guava is weird.
Yeah, it's like a weird texture. But this one like tastes really good.
Good, like what?
Hazelnut one. It's such a tease because it's white, but it tastes like Nutella. I'm like tripping out right now.
It's like cold Nutella.
It's cold Nutella, yeah. So now this is the Fruity Pebbles donut balls.
So now that you've graduated for about like 2-3 years now, like do you ever feel like you kind of moved away from like what you initially went into teaching for? You know, you wanted to give back to the community, but like now you're realizing like the demographic that you kind of found yourself teaching isn't necessarily like that community, like our community, like giving back to like specifically our community. And like do you ever feel like you kind of strayed away from that? Like how do you feel about that?
Well, like, so when I first started teaching, I did want to work with the Filipino students. I was like, I want to work in Eco Rock, like I want to work with like Filipino student families. And like I said earlier, like next year I'm gonna have like one Asian kid in my class, and that's as close as I'm gonna get with my community. I think at first I was very, very frustrated because I was like, dang, like I'm not working directly with Filipino students, you know, and I realized that like I think eventually I will go to work with Filipino students. Right now, like I think I just need to learn more about different communities, and because there's a statistic, it's like 1 in 10 kindergartners graduate from college, and that's like people of color. I feel like it kind of sucks that like I know it's not necessarily the Filipino community, but I don't know. I feel like I still can work with, especially like Isang Bagsak. They still like I'd still teach them that, or like the little, like I should like film it, but like they do the Isang Bagsak, and I think there's a lot of like common struggles. I'm okay where I'm at right now, and like I think I need to teach these kids the skills to get ready for college, but hopefully I can like work with like I don't know Filipino students and maybe your kids one day.
Question just came up in my mind. Like, shoot, what was it? Follow-up question to that. Like, do you feel like being, you know, a person of color teaching these students? Like, do you feel like you have an obligation to kind of open them up to different cultures just because you are like Filipino? Like, oh, I had a Filipino teacher once. Like, do you feel obligated to like teach them about Filipino culture, like in like I don't know, Asian culture in general? Like,
Yeah. Well, actually, I do. Well, especially last year, I did because I had one kid. So there's this one kid I really struggled with last year, a 5th grader, and he was kind of racist. Actually, he addressed me as like Ching Chong Ling Long, and I got really, really offended. Like he got in trouble. Like we had to bring his parents in because like our principal is also Asian American, and he was like so upset with it, you know, like you know that kind of thing is not tolerated. And so like I felt like that was like the moment I was like I really need to teach my kids that like I need to be like show them like yeah, I'm proud of you. No, I am a Filipino, because like they've only seen Hispanics, like their whole community is like Hispanics, and they're like vision of diversity like is what they see on TV. They know what African American is, but like they still have this stigma because of the whole like their cultural stigmas that they so, like when I teach them like Isang Bagsak, like my kids know like what that means, like one day down in that, and they're like it's Filipino because Mrs. On's Filipino, and like knowing that like they even just remember that I'm Filipino and not like I'm not like Chinese or I'm not like other things, like they know what I am. Like that's a little part of me, and like I think little by little I'll like find other ways to integrate that, because I mean I've only taught for what, 1 year. Other than that, like I don't know, I show them videos of like SPCN. They're really entertained by that. They're like you know so. So Hased has to go home, and I have to go home too to drop off these drinks. So I'm gonna end the vlog here. So good night.
bye.